Hey everybody, welcome to Bestie Book Reviews. I'm here with my bestie Mandy.
And I'm here with my bestie Jessica. Finally.
Finally, I'm home.
Yes.
Okay, so this is going to be our June TBR, but before we start with our June TBR, I think Mandy's got some stuff to talk to us about.
I do, but I haven't seen you. We haven't even talked really since you've been back.
No, because I didn't want to get charged international charges times 3 because there were 3 of us there. So I kept my phone just in Wi-Fi and it was just Messenger every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay. I have
missed
2
you.
things to tell you.
That I'm red and not brown. I know.
Well, you're always kind of looking red. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, this is as tan as we get around here.
So while you were gone,
yes,
2 things happened.
You went to get hay.
Oh, yes, you do. You know, I got a kitty. This is Ruby.
Hi, Ruby. I'm your Auntie Jessica. Oh, hi, Ruby.
So we got Ruby, and also you are wrong.
What?
Blondes are good.
Are we talking about? What are we talking about? Because the one that you showed me on the off-campus series, no, they're not.
Oh. Okay. Well, we'll just agree to disagree.
Yeah. I think we do that with a lot of blonde situations together.
Anyways, Karen agrees with me.
Well, I'm so glad that you have somebody to commiserate on the off-campus stuff with because it won't be me.
I know.
I watched like
she'll do when season 2 comes out, if she'll do it with me because you won't, and she said yes. And then we had like a laugh about how Elle Kennedy would need to go rogue. And did you watch our videos? Probably not.
I just kind of got like the first few minutes of it, and then it just didn't have the best Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so Elle Kennedy would have to go rogue, and like her characters would need to start kidnapping and stalking people.
It also have to grow up a little bit.
Do you want to get down?
Yeah.
Isn't she little?
She is. She's little. Yeah, so there were wild cats everywhere where we were at. Like the resort fed them and stuff. And my youngest, who was with us, had to go find at night. She was like, "Let's go cat hunting." She found no less than 15 cats, 15 different cats. And then she knew exactly where they were. And every night she had to go hunt the cats. It was just, it was a thing. Okay. Anyhow, so she'd love to see Ruby. But all right, let's get started with our TBR. I feel very out of practice.
Ruby is a rescue, by the way. I just want to point that out. I did not go shopping for another cat.
Yeah. How does Noelle feel about Ruby?
Noelle, oh, sorry, my watch fell on the ground. Noelle is getting better about it. Okay. There's been some hissing and some weird cat growling.
Okay, I can see that being an issue. So
yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about our TBRs. How was last month? How was May for you?
Okay, May was interesting because
I feel like I barely read in May, by the way.
Well, I don't need to know how many books I read for this. I just have to talk about my TBRs. So, I was not going to watch Off Campus. Like, I didn't have any desire to. Karen and I talk about why I felt like that in the video, so I won't bore everyone with that again. But I didn't have any plans to, and then I decided to watch it, and I really liked it. And so then I did a bunch of off-campus rereading. I rewatched Off Campus like 3 or 4 times, and I've become obsessed.
I'm fully aware.
I will give you, I was not that into any of the guys when I saw the cast. And then once I watched it, I really that changed. I really started to like the characters and the actors. And I've like done a deep dive into their personal lives. It's wild. And I cannot wait to come visit you. So, my TBR did not go so well. I read 9 of the books in my TBR. 1, I just decided I'm not interested in reading anymore, so I'm just marking that off. And then I'm currently reading 1 of them. So but I have 4 that I have not even gotten to, but maybe I'll get to them next month.
Yeah. So you still did better
Off Campus again.
or that. You still did better than me with your TBR. Like I said, I feel like I didn't read anything in the month of May. I only got 5. 2 were moved. Like 2 that I was expecting to read were moved into this next month or into June or later for one of them. And then I'm reading and listening, like, so I've got 2 right now that I'm currently on. So we'll see. I should finish them up before the end of the month. But yeah, it was one of those months. And then there was someone I was like, why did I put this on my TBR? I don't want to read it now. The problems of a mood reader. So yeah. So I think I forgot to tell them to hit the subscribe button. You probably need to do that still.
Oh yes, please subscribe. Thank you.
Do that. Hype and like. Here we are. It's a royal mess tonight. Woohoo!
Yes.
Okay.
We really appreciate it though, so thank you.
Yeah.
And stay tuned for some more giveaways for 26 books in 2026.
Yeah, do that too. Like I said, I feel really out of it tonight. Okay, are we ready?
I'm ready.
Let's start this with our new releases. Okay, so you might have this one on your TBR. So my first release is a June 2nd release, and it is our book club read for the month. Oh, did you put this on yours?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Shadows of Sparta by C.R. Jane. It is same day audio on June 2nd when it comes out. And really, I knew you would have it on yours, so I didn't write anything else. So I think it's an MFM, isn't it?
I didn't think so.
I thought I could be wrong. I thought there were 2 dudes.
Okay. Am I looking this up?
No, I mean, you can just tell me what you wrote down.
Well, now I want to look it up.
Okay. Because
I wrote my notes today and I didn't remember seeing anything like that.
When she had character art, there were 2 guys with 2 different color hair, and like it looked like 2 different guys.
Well, this just says fantasy, romantasy, mythology. I haven't seen her post anything like. Oops, that's off-campus characters.
Oh, good Lord.
Sorry.
We will be staging an intervention at some point in time.
Why?
Maybe
after we go to Vancouver.
It makes you happy. Okay, it makes you happy. We'll let you have it.
Thank you. No.
Like I said, I could be wrong.
I don't see anything in any of the stuff that indicates that.
Well then, but the character art threw me off. Like just threw me off.
Well, it is a trilogy, so maybe there's some foreshadowing. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, am I
up? Yeah. Is there anything else to tell us about what is?
Okay. Well, that is on my list, so I'll just go ahead. It's dark romantasy. It's a retelling. And it's also our book club pick, which I don't think you told us the date, which is June 24th at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So we'd love to have you join us for the live show.
Yeah. And it's going to be exciting. I wanted like a Spartan kind of romance gladiator type for a long time. And I'm hoping that this fulfills that fantasy.
And did you talk about the narrators?
No. Would you like to tell them who the narrators are?
Do you remember?
Isn't it Teddy and Samantha?
Yeah, Teddy Hamilton and Samantha Brentmore. So even that should indicate that it's probably not MMF.
Oh, you're true, but
MFM. I feel like she would have 2 male narrators.
Yeah, I think she would, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Speaking of Teddy, I have to bring this up before we get too far into this. And sorry, guys, but I have to. When I was looking at what audio was coming out in the month of June, I died because all the 50 Shades of Grey books are coming back out on audio with new narrators. Teddy Hamilton is voicing for 50 Shades. And my first thought was, well, this ain't gonna make it any better, but yay for Teddy. Then my second thought was, I wonder if they're gonna pronounce Montesano correctly. But I don't have a lot of faith in that because nobody has pronounced it correctly in the movies and in the books of the old audio. So I don't have much faith in this either. Because she's supposed to be from Montesano, Washington. They call it Montesano. We're not that bougie up here. So just saying.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm not going to listen to it. Just throwing that out there. Okay, ready for my next book then?
Okay.
So this book is it's a June 2nd audio release. The book is already out. I've actually already read the book, but I want to listen to the audio, and that's Protected by Claire Kent. She is getting this one on audio. I did love this one. The guy's mute. The hero's mute. Post-apocalyptic. It's one of my favorite in the world, which with Claire, sometimes hers are hit or miss for me. I know you loved all of them for the most part. Some of hers are hit or miss. This one was a hit. So I'm going to listen to it. I'll be in the hospital with my daughter that day. I'm going to listen to it.
Okay.
Okay. What's your next?
Okay. So my next book, or kind of like my first book that I have written down, is Forever Fighting by J. Saman. It comes out on June 1st. It's the second book in her Forever Boston series. It's billionaire celebrity chef who's also an underground boxer. And her fiance cheats and she ends up going on like a vacation and meets him, and there's an accidental wedding Vegas.
Okay.
Or accidental Vegas wedding. Wow, I just read
You
that
love
backwards.
Vegas weddings.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Yeah.
So we'll see about that one. I'm sure it'll be good. It's Julie.
Mm-hmm. It's Julie. So the next book I have is another one that's an audio release. The book is already out, and that is Wild Russian Storm by Odette Stone. This is the third book in her Vancouver Mafia series. The book's been out for a little while, but like I said, this is audio, so this is book 3. And you look puzzled.
Well, no, I'm just wondering, is she writing again? Because nothing has come from her for, I want to say, years.
Yeah, I mean, I think I saw this one come out a while ago, like within the last 6 months or so, and now audio is finally coming out for her. So, wow. Her Mafia is always a little bit different, too.
Wait, she wrote that book 6 months ago?
Roughly. Go look it up while I'm talking about it. I don't remember. I'm throwing dates out here that I can't back up, okay?
I just thought she hadn't been writing, and like, I remember going and looking to find out.
There was a big gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big gap.
So she's writing again? That's really exciting.
Yeah. So like I said, this is number 3 in the Vancouver Mafia series. This is an arranged marriage situation. Our heroine tells a big fat lie to get out of marrying somebody in, I think it was the Bratva. And that leads her to having to marry somebody else in the Mafia. Oh, there's a cat attacking Mandy's foot. And so anyhow, that's all I really know about it. The description is fairly vague, so I'm just gonna go in. I just want to go in kind of blind. I do. Her Mafia is always just a little bit different, and I always enjoy that. So,
Ruby likes to climb my leg, and when I'm wearing jeans, it's not so bad.
But leggings or shorts?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Okay, well then you go play, but you don't attack my leg, please.
Okay.
So this came out January 9th of this year.
Oh, so I was kind of, it was, within the last 6 months. Cool. Look at me just throwing. It is a little fake dating-ish. But again, and I don't like fake dating, but I do like Odette Stone. So,
yeah. Well, I'm excited. Yeah. We'll have to dive a little more into that.
Yeah. And figure it out. So, okay, what do you got next?
Okay, next I have on June 2nd is My Forever Girl by Laura Pavlov. This is the first book in the Blue Sky Bay series, but this is her second generation. So Beefcake, I was madly reading to get all caught up on all that. So Beefcake is a character that we see throughout the last series. And now he has grown up, and this is Friends to Lovers. So this is Gracie, who we also see in some of the other books as well. So they're all grown up. And I wasn't sure how I was going to like feel about that. But they don't call it like he's an adult man now. So he's not like, occasionally one of the uncles will like teasingly refer to him as Beefcake. But like she kind of changed that. So it's not, you know what I mean? It feels a little different. So yeah.
Okay.
I've started the ALC already. That's why I'm like able to
That's why you know.
A little bit,
exactly. Yeah. So I don't know about you, but I have a ton of new releases on the 2nd of June. So I'm just gonna keep saying June 2nd for a while here, guys. Okay. So this next one is audio release on June 2nd. The book is already out. This is Cruel Romeo by Naomi West. This is Mafia. It is forbidden arranged marriage or forbidden marriage of some kind. He doesn't know who his wife really is. She's keeping some secrets. There's again, this one was fairly vague too, but it looked good. What I read sounded good. So here we go. That's it.
I'm sorry, my stand is shaking because Ruby's attacking it too. Ruby Cube.
Ruby's a menace.
She is only like 4 or 5 weeks old.
Yeah, she's little.
Yeah. Okay, so next I have this. Why I'm saying that is like this is like she's just starting to like get really playful. So this is kind of new behavior.
Yeah.
good behavior, but new. Anyways, so next up, I'm moving on to June 8th, and that is Left Field by Lisa Suzanne. It has audio, and the book is coming out on the same day. And this is Archer's story. So on her last book, I felt really bad for Archer. Mm-hmm. Because his long-term girlfriend and him break up, and she like hooks up with his brother.
I remember that. You really felt bad for him.
I did. So this is Archer's book, and funny enough, Lisa and Julie are friends, and so in Julie's book, they're on a vacation romance, and it's the accidental Vegas wedding. And this one, Archer is in the Bahamas, and she's a travel influencer who's also in the Bahamas. So another vacation romance. And he does not, he's also, I can't remember what, he must be football. I'm drawing a blank. She has a baseball series too, but I'm pretty sure Archer plays football. Anyway, he does not want to be photographed or featured in her stuff. And so, yeah, that's what's going to happen there. So,
okay. All right. Well, I'm still on June 2nd. I don't get to move on yet. So, this is another audio release. This is Bellini Bread by Sienna Trapp. Yeah, this is right up my alley. So this is a mafia. I think it's like number 4 in whatever the series is, but you can read it as a standalone. So this is our mafia boss. He was married, and his wife, right after, like, it was an arranged marriage situation, right after they were married, she ran away. Like, she took off. Well, now he needs his heir, but the only person he can have an heir with is his wife, who ran off. And so he hunts her down because he needs to breed her. He's got to have an heir.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, I have Rise of Ink and Smoke by Pam Godwin. And this is on my list because the audio is coming out on June 9th. And so I was lucky enough to get the ALC for this. So I'm going to be listening to it. And do you remember how you were talking about your, when we did historical romance, you picked a book and it had, the audio was 21 hours?
Yeah. Oh, this is way longer because the book's way longer.
It's like 22 something. And I'm like, oh, wow.
So it's a big one. That big book, and I don't know what it ended up being at the very, very end. But when we got it as beta readers, it was longer than books 1 and 2, or books 1 and 3 of the Frozen Fate trilogy, which were, I think 3 was the longest. This is longer.
Yeah. So I shall be listening for a while.
You shall be.
So this is, for those of you who may not know, who are maybe just tuning into the channel or have missed some episodes or something, this is the spinoff from Frozen Fate. I don't want to talk about who the characters are because it would give spoilers away. So if you have not checked out Frozen Fate, go do that. It's a very, very good read. It is long, but hunker down. It does not feel long. Like, you don't, I don't ever remember reading that series and thinking like, she could have cut some stuff out. Like, it's dragging on. No, does not feel like that at all. So I'm very excited to read this. Well, actually listen to this one.
Yeah. And I think she said the male narrators are the guys who did Tamlin and Reese from the ACOTAR series. So they should be good narrators for that. But okay. Well, the next book I have on this list is June. Oh, good. We get to move on from June 2nd. We're now on to June 11th. It's a June 11th same day audio release, and I'm really excited for this one. This is a new release by S.J. Tilley. It's called Volek, and it is a vampire romance. Sounds like he's a professor. Vampires have been living in our world for about 70 years at this point in time, and she comes to the university as another professor, I think, or whatever. Something happens, they get thrown together. She's human, he's a vampire. Here we go. I don't need to know anything more.
Okay. So what would you want to know?
I don't know. When I saw S.J. Tilley vampire, that was all I needed.
So I am on June 12th, and this is His Vivacious Angel by May Alder. And I don't know much about this, but I really enjoy May Alder, so I'm excited to read anything she writes. He's a decade older. He's her new neighbor, and he's her supervisor at work. And I'm going to just go out on a little limb and say that there's going to be some breeding kink.
Possibly. Definitely. Okay. Well, the next book that I have, again, it was hard to find information on some of these books. So this is called Serial Bangers, and it's by Sheridan Ann, and it comes out on June 16th with same day audio. It looks like it might be a dark rom-com. It looks like there might be, like, it hints that it's a serial killer kind of situation, but it's basically a hate to love neighbors. Like, the MMC moves in, she hates him, he's loud, she hears a lot of fun times happening in his place, and then he starts working where she works, and it's a thing, but there's like some, it just kind of alludes to something else going on, so we'll see. I like Sheridan Ann, so I'm here for it. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
So
next is West of Forever by Corinne Michaels. This is my ARC book that I got. I'm so excited about it. It still makes me giddy to look at it.
Yeah.
So West of Forever comes out June 16th. And on June 16th, I am going to go see Corinne Michaels in person. I'm very excited about that. So this is about Tristan and her, I don't remember what her name is. That's horrible. Her family hates him for some reason. He's a single dad, and she kind of has the hots for him. And so they start doing a no strings attached. He is adamant he can never love again. And you know how all that's going to work out. So
yeah. June 16th is when she's going to be at Hardcovers, right?
Yes.
The Hardcovers bookstore. I'm hoping we're out of the hospital by then.
Are you going to come down?
No, because I'll probably be taking care of her still.
Yeah.
So, no. I'm gonna be in California with you. That's the only thing I can say for sure right now. So,
congrats.
On the lazy river. I'm gonna darken my redness.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyhow, so the next book that I have on my list is an audio release. It comes out on June 16th. I had this book on my TBR earlier in the year when it was coming out. I just hadn't gotten to it yet. And then I saw that audio was coming. So it is back on the TBR because I was really excited for this. And this is One Flew Over the Omega's Nest by Jessica Winters. It is an Omegaverse. She is like the first female Omega serial killer. And she's being thrown into this psych ward. There's other guys. It's supposed to be very angsty. And very dramatic, and we'll see about that. But I'm excited for this. It was a bigger book, and I hadn't had time to sit down and read it. So audio, yay!
Okay. Next, also on June 16th, is Good at Being Alive, and this is Elizabeth O'Rourke's new release. So I am really, really excited for this one. So we have Rebecca, or she goes by Bex. Her family dies in a freak train accident. And so she's now responsible for her family's travel agency. And so to save it, she has to participate in this reality TV show that her dad had already worked out all the details ahead of time. And so she has to pretend to be going on a honeymoon with her dad's business partner. And they have to go on this extended honeymoon and like document where all these different countries that they travel to. And it's Elizabeth O'Rourke, so I'm assuming there's going to be some really good banter, and I'm going to just eat it up. I just know I will.
Of course you are. So on June 27th, this is where these next two books, I'm setting myself up for failure because they're at the end of the month, but that's okay. So on June 27th, Tyler Page has Slash or Pass 2 coming out. This is a sequel to the original Slash or Pass, which is an MFM. And it's the kids are back in town. I say kids, but it's our heroes and heroine. Something kind of weird happens, definitely along the same lines of the horror movie vibes, and we get to see them all over again, like Constantine, and I can't remember, I just remember his is Constantine because I really liked him. So I don't care. I will be reading it.
Okay, next I have on June 25th, The Troublemaker by Piper Rain. This is the next book in their latest series. This, I don't really know anything about it. I'm going to be honest. It's a fake marriage. She's the nanny, and they have a fake marriage. Like, I don't know exactly why.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, This one is my last new release for the month. This comes out on June 30th, so this is where I'm really setting myself up for failure. This is Broken Fortune by Samantha Christie. This is I'm really excited for this one. So he's a blue collar hero. He's a single dad to a special needs child. She's a single mom, and she is on the run from something.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And he is the father. I believe he was her first love, because it says her first love, the father of her daughter. There's something about her ex-husband, and I'm wondering if it's going to be a secret baby situation. I don't know. She didn't say, but yeah.
Okay. So my last new release, it comes out on June 25th, and that's Promise Me This by Jennifer Sukovic. This is number 4 in the Chicago Railers hockey series. So this is age gap, a nanny, single dad, and not his baby.
That's all I know. I like that. Single dad, not his baby. Got me right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the next book on my list is one that I've had on my shelf for a little while. This is Reckless Hearts by Jay Wilder. The audio for this just came out this past Tuesday. This is a standalone in a new series that she's writing. I think this is the only book in the series so far. It is a second chance romance. They were together when they were younger, and it is a cowboy romance. I don't know much more than that, but how much more do you need to know? Not much.
Okay.
Yep. I already have it downloaded and everything. Ready to go.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. My next one is Convincing Carrie by Raina Azur. And this is a cheating romance, which I've been reading too much contemporary lately, and I need to mix some stuff up. So go into a cheating romance. I read
one this week, but it's in third person. You're not going.
Oh, that's too much for me. Yep. I hope this one isn't. So Carrie is married to Thatcher, and she's been trying to fit into his world. Like, I think he's pretty wealthy. And she starts having some suspicions about things that are going on. Like, he's got, weird text messages. He's staying out late. Things like are working late, like things like that. So she decides that she's just going to go confront him one day. And I don't know exactly like what happens, but something happens, and it's a cheating romance. So I'm assuming she's going to like catch him in on the act or some, means of that. And then she finds out she's pregnant.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay, you gotta let me know. When does that one come out?
It's already out. Like, this is I'm done with my releases. I have 5 books. So
you gotta read that and let me know how that is.
I shall do that. Remember, I'm a whole channel dedicated to doing that very thing.
I know. Remember, I'm gonna be sitting around staring at a hospital bed. So tell me, okay, the next one.
What?
You just looked at me. Oh, I thought you might have froze. I'm
waiting for you to talk.
Oh, okay. I thought you might have froze. You were so quiet there for a second.
Well, I'm sorry. You want me to talk over you?
Yeah, I do it sometimes.
I wrote myself a Post-it note of things that we should talk about. This one's called Jessica Lies About Blondes.
Jessica doesn't lie about blondes. Those are her preferences. But okay.
You have told me that I'm never allowed to like the blonde. You've told me that over and over again.
No, I told you that I don't like the blondes. But in a love triangle, you're not supposed to pick the blonde. 9 times out of 10, that is correct. Now, there is that other 1%, okay? And when that happens, I get very angry. Okay, anyhow, because I wouldn't pick the blonde. That's just me. Those are just my preferences. Okay, so anyhow,
your poor husband, he's like on year, 20 of having to dye his hair dark?
His hair was dark. It's just not now. Pretending. He's never been blonde, though. Yeah, very, very dark hair. Okay. So the next book,
that's what he had to do to get his date with you.
Dye his hair blonde or dye his hair dark. Yeah. Okay. So the next book I have is A Heart as Black as Coal by Corey Zahara. This is so I read The Darkness Beyond the Daisies. This is the follow-up book to that. It's the second book. It's a different character. It is Rockstar, but The Darkness Beyond the Daisies was hella dark, and this is supposed to be even darker.
But it's Rockstar?
It's Rockstar, but it's supposed to be even darker than the other one. So I did read another one of Corey's books this last week while I was gone that I loved, that we'll talk about in our 1 minute book recs. But I'm gonna jump into this one. So we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
So next I have Beacon by Claire Kent on my list. This is the last book in the Kindled series, so it's the last one I have to read in that series. This is Mac and Anna's story, and I know it's one that many, many people were really excited to get when they were reading the series as it was coming out. And so something happens in the book prior to this, which I don't know how much will be explained in Beacon, but based on what happened in Homestead, I believe, it's setting up Beacon. So I don't know what will go back and relive or not, but I would think that you would maybe want to have read Beacon. I think you should just read them in order anyways. But anyway,
yeah.
So are not Beacon, yep. Homestead before you read Beacon. So Mac is living all alone. Dun, okay. Dun, dun. And he's been an integral part of how these communities work together. And so now that he has now isolated himself, that's probably going to have an impact on a lot of people, especially Anna.
Definitely. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the next one I have is In Love with the Devil by Sky Blue. I started this book. I got about 10% in and then got distracted. So we're going to go back and finish it. So this is a dark stalker captive type romance. It is a second chance. I don't think you really can call it a second chance because he lets his captive go and then he brings her back. Although I don't know about that.
Well, is that the second chance?
Yeah, that's the second chance. So, but when I asked in the Coveted Cover Facebook group, Coveted Cover Unboxed, when I asked for the darkest books people had read, Corey Zahara was one. This was the other one. So we'll see if it lives up to the hype.
Okay. You usually don't do super hot out of Facebook group recommendations.
No, but Corey Zahara was.
Fingers crossed for this.
When I asked for the darkest and they sent me Cora, they did me good with Cora. So we'll see. Or Corey, I mean.
So, okay. Yeah. So next I am going to stay with the cheating theme. Okay. And this is Pretty Broken Butterfly by Lynn Leslie. And this is Charlie and Keaton. It sounds like they were childhood friends and then high school sweethearts. And so they've been together for a while. And she catches him sleeping with another woman who he swore was just a friend. And yeah, I'm hoping for some really good gut punch there.
Okay. Okay. Well,
what is wrong with me?
I don't know. We love a good gut punch.
We
do.
Yeah,
we do. The next book that I have is Mountain Daddy by S.J. Tilley. I just realized I've got 2 S.J. Tilleys on here. This is obviously it's an age gap romance. It takes place in Colorado. It is her dad's best friend that she meets at a bar, has a one-night stand with her, and realizes it's her dad's best friend when she's moving back home to live with her father after she gets screwed out of rent or something to that effect. So let's hope. Let's hope.
Okay. Next, I have one that was recommended on our amnesia video. And so I want to read it. I almost said I want to watch it. That was weird. I really want to read it. So this is If You Stayed by Brittany Cherry. I did not realize she had an amnesia book. I really enjoy Brittany Cherry and I really enjoy amnesia. So I'm excited for this. So
I think I've read this one. Maybe
Gabriel,
I'm wrong.
And you didn't tell me about it?
Well, it would have been a long time ago if I read it. So sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to go water my flowers.
Okay, let's finish up the video. We don't got much more left.
My reminder just clicked on.
Okay.
If I don't set a reminder, I will forget to water my hanging baskets, and then it just turns into a really sad, pitiful situation.
Yeah. That happens at my house, too, with my kids.
Anyway, that you forget to water your kids?
No, they forget to water my plants, and then they die.
Oh, it's your kids' responsibility to water your plants?
When we're camping.
Oh, gotcha.
When I'm not there, yeah.
Okay, so If You Stayed by Brittany Cherry. So Gabriel has been her first everything, and then he has some sort of accident and can't remember her at all. And this is where I'm not 100% sure how much I'm going to like it, because we now fast forward a decade later and she's in a loveless marriage. She has a kid and he comes back into her life.
Okay.
I want to feel the pain and the angst
Yeah.
in the moment of him not remembering her. But maybe we will still get that because it's Brittany Cherry and she's usually pretty good with that. So
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the last book I have on my list is one that we picked up at BB4E in Vancouver last summer, and I don't know why. I keep
Do you
saying
remember when
I'm
we
gonna
were
read
in
it.
Vancouver last summer?
I do remember
Do you
we
think
were
Off Campus was filming and we weren't paying attention?
It was. I knew it was before we went up there.
Thanks for that.
Sorry.
But I wasn't interested back then, so it's not your
I
fault.
didn't care, and I still don't. So,
but you do.
But
you are taking me on a Vancouver tour in the Prius.
Sounds like the most boringest tour ever, but I'll have you next to me, so I guess I'll survive it.
Yeah. I already have my book to take.
Great. So when you're arrested and thrown into jail for doing whatever you're going to do, you'll have reading material.
Arrested.
I don't know what you're going to do. I don't trust you.
This crazy woman to go.
This crazy woman broke through the barricade, was hanging all over the actors. Sign my book! Sign my book!
Okay, you have seen me in front of authors that
I know you're like
Elle Kennedy is a great example of where I'm like, oh my God, I love your book so much. And then I can't even remember a title of a book. So I don't think you have a lot to fear.
No, you tend to clam up. So yeah.
I'll just be like, and they'll be like, oh my God, this 40-year-old woman is having a heart attack.
And then you have reading material on the way to the hospital. So there you go.
A medic.
Win-win.
And I'll be like, no, I need mouth to mouth. Jessica, get this on
film. Yeah. Okay. let's go back to the books.
It's going to be real sad that she didn't fly over from Australia and join us.
Yeah, true.
Although,
okay.
You never know. She might still show up. Okay,
she might. Are you ready? You've taken it. No, I haven't even talked about my book yet. I mentioned Vancouver and we were off the rails. Okay.
I'm sorry. My apologies. I would blame it on the fact that you've been gone for so long, but we both know that's a lie. This would happen regardless.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I have Ravager by Karina Halley. This is her Viking romance. It is MFM. Our heroine is kidnapped, so there is it is dark. There is captive. And it's Vikings.
Ooh, how have you not read that yet?
I don't know.
That's concerning.
It is very concerning. So maybe this week. I don't know.
Okay. So my last thing on my list is going to be a little different. Okay. So there's an app called Quinn. Mm-hmm. We've heard about it from a friend of ours that is a narrator. And so this app does kind of more of your... Oh, sorry, Ruby's. I'm wearing capris, but they're legging capris, and she's trying to climb my leg.
I thought you were having a seizure, so I'm so glad it's just the cat. You were like, oh.
Yeah. Well, kitten nails are really vicious. Sharp.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have a lot of control because she's still little, and so it's
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's the Quinn app, and in the Quinn, I'm playing with the cat's toy right now. In the Quinn app, they do spicy erotica type stories. So it's audiobooks, okay? But they use actors and actresses. So, what's the guy from Outlander?
Sam Heughan.
He has books on there that he's done, okay? So, Off Campus, the actors and actress that plays Dean and Allie, which they have amazing chemistry together. I love them very much. I cannot wait for the next season. They have done one together that just came out. So that is on my list. It's called Rent Free. I don't know who wrote it. I don't think it actually says, but Mika and Steven, I'm looking at his last name instead of his first name. So Mika and Steven, who play Dean and Allie, narrate this. They play Nora and Jack. And Jack is Nora's best friend's older brother, and they end up having to stay at this apartment together in New York. I am very, very, very excited for this. All the promos that they've been doing for it have looked really, really good.
Cool.
So I am subscribing to the Quinn app and I'm going to listen to it. And I will not be speeding it up. So it's going to take me a while.
You missed one that I thought for sure you'd have on your list. And you didn't get it. So let's chat about that one. BJ Alpha has
because we both had Shadows of Sparta on there.
Yeah. No, because you didn't have it on your list.
I know. I'm saying we both had Shadows of Sparta, so this will we are talking about one more than actually makes it be 30 books.
And I don't know the date. Maybe while I'm talking about it, you can look the date up and the title. So
and
BJ Alpha, the title. BJ Alpha has a new release this month. It is the first. Make sure it's this month while I'm putting my foot in my mouth. Really? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. It's her new Mafia Daddies series. It's the Mafia Daddies 2 series. And this is a bodyguard. It's his ex-wife's daughter that he is put in charge of being the bodyguard of, and he wants to get back at his ex-wife, so he's going to knock up her daughter.
But I thought that was coming...
Am I wrong on the date? Is it July, not June?
Well, she's been pushing it. Find it.
I've already read it, so I thought it was June.
Hold on. I'm just seeing. Is it Untamed?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It's June 16th.
Oh, goody. Okay, so that's coming out June 16th.
I just assumed it. I had seen her posting about. I just assumed it was coming in July because Killa, the first book came in April, second book came in May. So I just assumed there'd be like a little bit of a break before the next one.
No, because it came right after.
This is Bodyguard, Ex-Wife's Daughter, Little Brat, Age Gap, Breeding, and Crawl for Me.
Yeah. So definitely going to be a good one. I've already read it. It's great. Go get it, guys.
It says there's water sports. Is there any concerns with mattresses?
Have to read it and find out. I honestly don't remember. So I read it like 2 months ago.
Oh, okay.
I just know that it was fun. And I didn't want to put it down. So nobody else will either.
Yes. I'm sorry I didn't have that on there.
That's okay.
Okay.
I was even questioning myself there towards the end. So, all right, guys. So there,
because I love that series.
Yeah, that series is so good. So, there you go. There's our 30 books.
Books for your TBR
for June. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's wrap this up because we've got some catching up to do, and I got some dinner to cook.
Yes. Well, I've been having to say the thank you and check back. I've been having to do all of that on my own.
I know. Look at you. You were just
for the whole 2 videos that Karen and I did when you were gone.
You've been having to do the introductions and everything. So proud of you.
Yeah. Karen and I are ready for you to demand that there's an intervention.
Well, I'm close.
We have we have multiple chats going on like different platforms. Like
I know, and some of them I'm looped into and some of them I'm not. And it's a whole thing. Yeah.
We have fallen.
Yeah.
Also, thank you for on her post taking some responsibility for my insulting her.
You didn't insult, you just said something hilarious, okay? I'm not surprised at all. But I did find it very funny. Well, her response is what made it so funny.
Huh?
Her response is what made it funny.
Yeah. So we've been sending each other reels back and forth. And because we're Australia and Washington State, like it's kind of like, I think it's like first thing in the morning and at night, like we kind of can oversee each other a little bit. So like I go to bed and I wake up to some, she goes to bed and she wakes up to some. And then there's like this brief time where we're like on together. So we've been sending each other back and forth reels. And she sent me one with, it's like why we really enjoy Off Campus, because it throws back to other movies from back in like the 80s and 90s, which shocking. I've never seen them, so I have no idea what I'm supposed to be enjoying. And she sent me one and it clipped to another movie. And she's like, did you love Heath Ledger as much as I did? And I was like, who? Joking. And I'm like, but actually I have no idea what movie this is. And she told me, and I had never seen it either.
Was it A Knight's Tale? What was it?
10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh my gosh, The Failure. They filmed that in Seattle. The Failure. Oh my god. I don't know what to do with you.
I think I watched like 3 movies from the time I was a teenager. Like, I watched
And
Singles.
they were all the same ones.
I know. I watched Singles and I watched Titanic, and I'm sure there's like maybe one other
Psycho
movie.
and Reality Bites.
Yes. So I've watched.
Yeah. Yeah.
Singles was also filmed in Seattle. How come you didn't like bridge these gaps for me when I'm like, hey, let's watch Singles again?
I didn't realize when we were 18 how deprived you were. Oh, I'm gonna have to talk with the lady when I get to heaven.
Oh, I also watched Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken.
Love that movie.
Yeah, that was really good.
But again, not watching 10 Things I Hate About You. That came out
there's like 5.
Our senior year, or the year right after our senior year. Like that's when that came out.
That was like a running jump onto my leg.
We watched a lot of George Michael videos. I mean, this is where it was.
Yeah, we watched George Michael, but that was like back in the day where we had to like do it ourselves, like the VCR, like and then, yeah.
Yeah, you know, looking back on that and the amount of times we watched Father Figure, our reading choices make a lot of sense.
That is true.
Yep. Yeah. So,
okay.
Thanks, Georgie.
Yeah, so all these people keep making these reels with these throwbacks to other movies that Off Campus reminds them of, and I'm like, sure, okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, we gotta go. I gotta go get Mandy to download 10 Things I Hate About You right now. My girls love that. They watch it now. So,
I actually looked up Heath. I know who Heath Ledger is, but I looked him up to see what other movies he had been in, and I'm like, I recognize names of movies like Brokeback Mountain. I never watched that. Like, I mean, there's just like a whole list. Oh, we watched a Kevin Costner movie too.
Waterworld?
No, Dances with Wolves. We watched that when.
Oh, yeah, I blocked that out. That got gory and I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I thought we watched it.
Oh, I'm sure we did.
Okay, anyway, thanks for being here. Jessica will also say that to you guys. Please hit the subscribe button. We hope this video did not make you unsubscribe. Please don't unsubscribe. Don't leave us. But please check back on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for new videos from us, and sometimes Wednesdays. And there should be a Wednesday video this week that has nothing to do with Off Campus.
Oh, cool. I don't know what that is. We'll have to talk about that when we get off of here. Okay, am I in that one?
Yes, it's on the list.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. I don't pay attention to the list. Okay, well, just come back from vacation. I got no
Why do I make spreadsheets if you're not going to pay attention?
So that I can look them up hours before we record and get my shit together. That's why. Okay, guys, thanks for being here. We'll see you in the next video.